Mike Turney.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trish Hirschberger.
Are you really sounding confused?
I was confused.
That was
I
a
didn't know
question.
how it was going to move.
We've got a lot of exciting things to talk about, so let's just jump right in.
Do it. Okay.
So Joe and I did an app review with Vine and Alien Blue. That
Oh,
rhymed.
yeah.
Did an app review with Vine.
App
and
review with Vine and Alien Blue.
Renee's Mex33 said, so I was going to download Alien Blue. I can't find it on the Android Play Store, which I said in the review, can you check and mention if the apps you're reviewing are available for both iPhones and Droids, please? Which I did in the review. If not super
Be nice.
I'm not super annoyed or anything. I'm quite content using Bacon Reader.
No, okay. It's okay. Well, Bacon Reader is actually
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's what I hear.
But also, I hate when someone leaves a comment and it's essentially like, I didn't finish this video.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. That's what that translates to, pretty much.
Well, for those Android folks out there, we'll always try to mention in the videos if it's iOS, Android.
Yeah.
If it is for Windows Phone, great. We'll put that in there too. Just the app market for Windows right now is...
That should be one of the reviews for a movie. It's 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sean, when it said Alien Blue seriously changed the way that I use Reddit, and by that I mean I am on Reddit way too much. I feel like I have like a Reddit window open, and then I'll like pick up my phone and be like, Alien Blue.
I know, that's the thing, and that's what I said too. It's like, because Joe was asking, would you use it? Are you one of those guys that uses it while you're on the web, like the web version? I'm like, totally, because I don't know, it's just so much nicer in this little compact screen where you just browse it up. And then if you've got a pornography image on it, you can bring it real close.
I was going to say, what
So
else
no
do
one
you
can
do
look
while
over
you're
here.
looking at this app?
Totally porn.
Go to
What are
the
you, nuts?
bathroom.
That's what Reddit's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, wait, let's bring it up a little. You brought up an interesting point because she goes, oh, you go to the bathroom. And she says she doesn't touch her phone in the bathroom.
I don't.
It's a lie!
You've been caught!
No phone on the potty. No, I said
You've been
you
caught?
do that. I didn't say I do
Yeah,
that.
I don't
said I
understand how
bet
you
you
don't
do
do
that,
it.
sir.
Yeah, she says she doesn't use the phone on
That's
the toilet.
very sanitary, and
Yeah.
it's Trisha.
I don't want to get
Trisha-
poop germs on my
yeah,
phone and then
Trisha's-
hold it to my face. That's
Trisha,
gross.
who notoriously...
Trisha's gonna be the mom that's like running around like with wet naps, like wiping their child constantly.
Just be clean, eat the
That
dirt
stuff's
later. It's
weird.
good for your immune system, but don't put your poop on your face.
I straight up used to eat food out of the dirt when I was a kid.
Well, they say
And
now-
That's actually
Steve.
good for
now
you.
I'm immune to AIDS, cancer, and herpes.
Now that you said that, you're screwed.
We should do a comfort zone where we test it.
We gave Steve cancer to find out if he get it.
Comfort zone!
We all die someday.
The saddest episode of Comfort Zone ever. I do want to out Steve real fast. His 2-screen experience is like you will be on Alien Blue, but on your screen, what is that GIF that you constantly have playing?
Oh, he definitely
is it the
has
girl
Jess
walking?
Negri.
Yeah,
There's a Jess Negri one,
man.
which is cannot be. It's amazing.
it makes sense.
But then there's that model one
Yeah.
that when we all saw it, we were like, this is. My reaction was, I want this playing in my coffin after I die.
It's the greatest
Just in
gift.
case I wake up and see it, I'll be like, there we go.
in
that's
case
good.
you wake
Just in
up.
case I wake. You never know. We could become zombies.
It's the greatest gift I've ever given
What?
Steve.
It is.
And,
It is. And the greatest gift.
I showed it to Matt Bowman, who put it on his computer and then just ate his lunch while he watched
Yeah,
it.
he said that was his evening. He was watching a GIF over and over again while he ate. Is there a way to show it? Can we show the GIF? There it is.
Do you know how the internet works?
Does the internet work?
For computers.
Can we cut to commercial break?
So this week we covered Super Day, who is a PS4 Xbox hacker who basically got dev kits, tried to sell them, and then got raided by the FBI, was charged with some sort of crime this week, we found out, and we asked you guys, what do you think should happen to him, and what do you think about hacked information leaks?
Why would he think that he'd get away with that?
It's super interesting, though, in the comments, because some people are, like, all for him, and other people are all for him being in trouble. Like,
Right.
Blake Shaw says, I think he should be given at least 5 years in jail. Hacking invades everybody's privacy, which is a crime, especially when they are getting into a multi-million-dollar company's business. He could have just waited for the press conference.
I don't think it was like his personal curiosity, but Andrew Simpson says,
It was all just so he could find
just wanna
out.
know.
I want to know right now.
Hey,
Let me
that
do all this
guy-
illegal
Is there
shit.
That
gonna be-
guy's
is there
my
gonna be a new
hero.
Sims? Is there going to be a new Sims?
I want to be
answer
the
the
first to
question.
know.
I have to say, if it literally is just for his personal knowledge, he's my hero.
well,
Really?
we know it's not for his personal knowledge because he released all the information and then we on SourceFed
I
used
must
that
know, so I'm
information.
going to use my super huge brain and computer prowess to find out.
All right, is it sexually attractive if a man, by the court of law, is not allowed to touch a piece of electronics because he's too skilled?
Yes.
Kind of.
Hands down, yes.
Just like 1 second. everything's mine.
I love it. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
hot. Listen, if he's not a script kiddie, it's hot.
Yeah, but think about if he can do that with his fingers. Think of where else he can do that things with his fingers.
Well, if that's your game,
I like that.
sir,
I like that
I'm
you're
a
just
little
instantly
worried.
like dexterity equals dexterity.
Yeah,
I like
right.
that you,
Dexterity.
Steve, I like that you think all of this is something you can do to a woman.
Hey,
I know.
Don't-
That's
hey,
what I'm like.
yeah.
That's the
Hey,
move.
That's how
don't
sex works.
don't knock
You
it
just-
till you experience it.
If you don't know what sex is like, that's what sex is like.
Just like this. Maybe in some parts of the world.
And you just blink really hard.
Do you remember
just blink
Coneheads?
out.
In Coneheads, the way they had sex was they put this like ring over their cone, and they're
I
like.
talk about conehead sex all the time.
Yeah,
Conehead
Trisha
sex?
Hirschberg
Yeah.
really
yeah.
wants to have
I want
conehead
it to be a
sex.
thing.
Really? It's basically like tantra, isn't it? It's like tantric
But
sex.
they don't touch each other.
You don't touch each other in tantric sex. In some types of tantric
They
sex,
seem
you
to
just
be
sit
having,
there and then all of a sudden you come for
As
2
every
hours
people
or
say.
something.
Yeah, they seem to
not
be
how it
having
works.
incredibly pleasurable experiences on the go, and I like that. I appreciate that.
Coneheads,
Coneheads.
a relevant film.
Andrew Simpson says, I believe in survival of the smartest hacker. If Microsoft can't keep him out, then we shouldn't arrest him. We should give him a job. Which is a lot of hackers do, like, contact companies, and then companies
yeah.
give those
Yeah.
people jobs.
Yeah,
so.
haven't you seen
They
Catch
do-
Me If You Can? Remember that? Dude got a job with the freaking CIA, didn't he?
Last time I checked, Microsoft doesn't actually give out money anymore to people that find bugs.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
PayPal
right?
this week was in the news for refusing to
Right.
give a guy money for finding a bug.
Will Oberleitner says, really? This is what the FBI does now? What happened to tracking serial killers and alien abductions?
Yeah, serious. What's
I don't think they stopped. I don't think they stopped. They were
still-
like, guys,
Yeah.
enough about this murder.
Let's get this.
Someone just hacked into jcpenney.com. No one. That's not a thing that happened.
And they got
They're
all
busy-
the 100 thread count sheets.
They're busy killing people in Florida that may or may not have had knives.
There you
That's
go.
Plus, have you been
That's not
abducted by an alien lately? No.
No.
That's because the FBI is all up on that shit.
I don't know about
But
that.
here's the thing. If you have been, we're probably not hearing from you because you were abducted.
Good point.
And you're getting
Shit.
probed in the hiney. So we did a top 10 on the sexiest mythological creatures. My top 10, I know everyone's top 10 might be different, but this was mine. And I asked who would your number one be, and we got a lot of different stuff. I was loving it. The Lady Red X says, Spike was a effin' sexy vampire. Thank you, Mr. Whedon. And the Lady Red X, I agree with you.
I don't know.
Thank you, Mr. Whedon, from all of us.
Fullerk says, I need to find a woman elf, a woman who lacks emotions. Best female ever.
Yeah.
Sir.
Really?
Dude, half the reason I have a girlfriend is so I feel rational. That's like half the reason.
Joseph Elwell says nymphs because apparently rapists are sexy.
They did.
No.
Nymphs are rapists!
They are rapists.
Well,
I
but
talked
so
about
are
that in my top
succubuses,
10.
right?
Well, succubuses
Well,
kill you, I
succubi.
thought.
No, wait,
Succubi,
hold on.
don't they kill
They
you?
kill you, but they slowly kill you every time they rape you.
Welcome to Tabletop.
What do you do? King Jacko 302 says, why do they all horribly kill you? And then my favorite follow-up to that is Studio Perot says, wait, that doesn't sound much different than regular women.
Oh, snap! Women
Hey.
are evil.
Dude, if I had some of those powers, I feel like
You just sex people to death?
you could.
Would you?
You can now.
No, you can't. No,
You could
can't.
certainly sex someone to death.
Like, so what? So much that
Really?
they can't eat anymore?
Yeah, maybe
like
they
you
just
just keep
die.
them busy for so long that they starve to death.
They have a heart attack?
Well, maybe, but then they're like older.
Not true.
God, this is
No,
so
no.
fucking weird, man.
So weird.
3D printing on aircraft carriers. We did a whole story about how the U.S. Navy is considering streamlining its supply chain by turning aircraft carriers into floating
It's
3D
gonna be a
printed
big
factories.
ship full of 3D printers.
Oh, I thought you were going into a real song.
Oh no, I was
That's a
thinking about-
TLC song, isn't it? Don't go chasing 3D printers. All right.
I'd go chasing 3D printers any day.
The question we asked you guys was, do the positives outweigh the risks?
Yes.
Vang D said...
Yes,
Yeah,
next question.
Yes, done. There you go.
Yeah.
Vang D says, well, give something to the army and they'll advance the tech in lightning speed. Then it'll be good enough to also help people. If you make tech only to help people, it'll take decades to perfect. In the hands of the army, it'll take a year or two.
That's sad, but true.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, yeah, if there's a chance to weaponize something.
Right.
Yeah.
Knox the Suck says, Murica in a nutshell. New awesome 3D printer tech. Let's use it for war.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Yeah.
sad, but... And also, if it's like a very big money-making endeavor, you know that they're going to jump to it as quick as they can.
Yeah, it just that kind of hurts my heart space a little to think like, oh, we can use this for evil. Let's develop it right now.
No, I mean, you shouldn't say fighting in general is
It's evil, yeah.
I know. I
it
just
could
think
be
of
defense.
fighting. People get hurt. People getting hurt isn't good.
Sometimes you
No,
gotta
I mean
fight.
that's a general idea. Yes.
Right.
A lot of the good ways that you could actually use the 3D printer, it is generally small. I saw a story about a little baby that like she can breathe now because they did this custom thing.
Aw.
So I mean, for the most part, when you think of those, and they can do it with certain material that actually the body absorbs it, so it kind of just stays there. So it's actually it is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would do on a massive scale though. Like that is good.
All right, so now it's time for our favorite comment this week, which is going to win this sweet shirt from FHP. It'll be signed by everyone here in the office, and it goes to Joseph Elwell, who says nymphs because apparently rapists are sexy.
Yay! Wait, are we clapping to the comment with rape?
We're rewarding a joke about rape.
All of my dreams.
It's rape.
Oh.
You like that? Does that make it sound sexier?
Not even a little bit.
We also have an extra special set of gifts to give away. Yesterday we did a review on the World War Z game, and we have 10 free download codes for that game. That game is $4.99. That's $5. You know what you can buy with $5?
What can you buy with $5, Steve?
At least a cheeseburger sandwich or a drink. We're just gonna randomly pick 10 of you in the comments down below, and so check your YouTube inboxes for info on where to send your address so we can send you that cool
Yeah, we're
thing.
gonna cover up Steve's eyes and just let him poke
Beep, boop,
around
beep, boop,
on
bop,
a screen.
boop.
That's how we're gonna do it. It's very
Yeah.
scientific.
It's all me. I want all 10 of them.
Yeah, and if you want to get text messages sent to your phone every time that SourceFedNerd posts a new video, you can go to motube.us/SourceFedNerd.
Well, guys, that's it for Nerd Commentary. But before we go this weekend, we have Movie Club. We'll be watching End of Watch. Steve and I watched it. We also have New Movie Thing Show where we're going to see Now You See Me.
Now you see me.
And maybe some bloopies.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe. We're not really sure yet, though.
No, we don't know.
No, we're sure.
Do you know, Phil?
We do know. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Have a good weekend. See you Monday. Hasta luego. Help me out here, guys. Why am I the only one
Hasta
doing
la
this?
vista.
The video's over.